Have you ever wondered what our ancestors ate thousands of years ago? It's fascinating to realize that many of those ancient foods are still a significant part of our meals today. They've withstood the test of time, often retaining their original recipes and methods of preparation. From sweet honey to hearty bread, these foods have shaped human history, culture, and health in countless ways. So, let's embark on an exciting culinary journey through time. Let's dive into the top 10 ancient foods that are still part of our diets today. Starting at number 10, we have rice. This humble grain began its journey around 5000 BC in China, spreading its roots across Asia and eventually establishing itself as a staple in many diets. Today, it continues to be a fundamental food source for much of the world's population. Next, at number 9, we find barley. One of the first grains to be cultivated, barley has been used since around 8500 BC. Ancient Egyptians and Sumerians used barley for bread and beer, and today, it's still a significant ingredient in soups, stews, and beverages. Moving on to number 8, let's talk about dates. These sweet fruits have been cultivated for over 6,000 years in the Middle East and were a common food in ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt. Nowadays, they're enjoyed as a delicious snack and are often used in many culinary creations. Number 7 brings us to garlic. This pungent plant has dual roles, both culinary and medicinal, and has been in use for over 5,000 years. Ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans all valued garlic, and it continues to be a key ingredient in cuisines worldwide. Finally, at number 6, we have lentils. These tiny legumes have been a dietary staple since around 13,000 years ago. Ancient Egyptians and Romans consumed them regularly, and today, lentils are still widely used in soups, stews, and salads. Moving on to the top 5, we have some truly timeless foods. At number 5, we find cheese. A food as versatile as it is ancient, cheese making dates back around 10,000 years to when humans first began domesticating animals. The Greeks and Romans, lovers of cheese, would be pleased to know that traditional varieties such as feta and cheddar are enjoyed widely even today. Sliding into spot number 4, we have wine. Originating as far back as 6000 BC in what is now Georgia, wine has flowed through the ages, right into our dining tables today. From ancient Greek and Roman cultures to our modern world, wine continues to be a cherished part of many cuisines and cultures globally. Coming in at number 3 is olive oil. With roots tracing back to ancient Greece and Rome, olive oil has been nourishing the Mediterranean diet for thousands of years. Whether it's for cooking, dressing salads, or dipping bread, olive oil remains as indispensable in our kitchens today as it was in the ancient world. At the penultimate position, number 2, we find bread. One of the oldest prepared foods, bread's history stretches back at least 14,000 years. The ancient Egyptians, often credited with developing leavened bread, would be amazed at the plethora of varieties we have today. Yet the basic concept remains unchanged. And at number 1, we have honey, a sweet testament to our food history. Used in ancient Egypt and Greece for its sweetness and medicinal properties, honey continues to be a popular sweetener and ingredient in various dishes today. A golden thread linking our past to our present, honey truly is a sweet reminder of our rich culinary heritage. From honey to rice, these ancient foods have stood the test of time. They've journeyed through millennia, from the tables of our ancestors to our plates today. Honey, bread, olive oil, wine, cheese, lentils, garlic, dates, barley, and rice. Each one has a rich history, a story to tell. These foods remain popular not just for their timeless flavors, but also for their nutritional value. These ancient foods continue to nourish and delight us, just as they did our ancestors thousands of years ago.